Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, November 22nd. We're looking at window traders' market profile of the ES and SPY. And after a very lackluster day yesterday, we're attempting to take out yesterday's high. Now remember, that will still be balance, right? Balance high isn't until up here to come out of balance. But they're trying to come out of yesterday's range to the upside. We have a wide overnight POC, possibly on the gap. Now, there's still 75 minutes to go. Now, look at SPY. Last night, by the way, we're pushing higher. Last night, after 4 o'clock, we had a push. Look at this. We had a print of about 5,000 shares at 400. So that's why the overnight half-back's all the way up here. Let's see if that's going to be an omen if we're going to go get there at some point as we're pushing higher. Triple Qs, they're still lagging behind. Remember, they had a nice B shape. I was an afternoon rally high. Right now, their overnight high is trying to get right to that level. Russell's on the same page as the S&Ps. They're looking to gap higher. And again, still being balanced. Balance rules will apply today and maybe tomorrow also prior to we have numbers at 9:45 and 10, and then, of course, the Fed minutes. We have a bunch of Fed speakers today. The biggest one is probably Bullard, who's the most hawkish. He's at 2:45 this afternoon, so just keep that in mind. Right now, we have a wide overnight POC again in ES. SPY's overnight high right now, not using that 400, is up at 396.30. 393.51 is the overnight low. We had horrendous volume yesterday, 51 million. So we had one of the lightest volumes of the year and one of the smallest ranges. We'll see if that's going to continue today. So a game plan. If we do gap higher the next 75 minutes, and the gap's not that bad, again, two ways you can take it. You can take a long against it, out if the gap fills, or if they open, they have any tempo right to the downside. What's been happening lately is they have been filling those gaps right away. If you get any kind of acceptance back into yesterday's range, well, then we have a wide overnight POC, and you were also 9 wide from yesterday. So any acceptance back in yesterday's range, you should go and at least test those two levels. As far as a short, depending on where the overnight high is, again, if the overnight high gets anywhere, say around M's high, look at yesterday's overnight. We couldn't get the overnight high, and then we got the overnight low yesterday. Utterly amazing. So if the overnight high today turns out to be anywhere near yesterday's, well, that's a decent risk-reward short against today's overnight high, yesterday's, and M's high from the 18th. Again, just early plays in the trading room. And then on the chart, just show you the daily. So here's our balance. It's a 3-day balance. We're trying to take out yesterday's high. Now, I also said you could basically treat this as an inside day. So if we do take out yesterday's high, which right now are only 30 cents above it, you can go with it and monitor it for continuation or lack of. Well, continuation to me would mean testing the 18th high, which is up at 397.81, and then that would be the top of the balance, and balance rules would apply. So you could take a long up to that. On the flip side, if you get lack of and come back in, well, then again, you should go trade at the overnight POC and yesterday's POC. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.